Everybody, this is Midnight of Midnight Gaming. Welcome back. Um, Today we are going to finish the Wither auto spawner. I have here a pattern that is 3 Wither skeleton skulls, 4 soul sand, and equals 1 nether star. And I had to kill another wither to do it, and I discovered something. We could get patient bags out of this, could be another star. So I set up over here the storage crate. This is just so we can fill up on bags, but so it loads these patient bags in here automatically, so we don't have to worry about it. So as you see, here's my thing. I just made it in the star pattern. But we need, or sorry, we find conduit. What's refined conduit's called? So I know. I thought I had some still. Oh, must use them all. Okay, well we will teach them because they are a lot more complicated than I thought they were. We'll teach this recipe because frankly it's cheaper. But I must have used all the ones I made. So conduits, because I want to get refined storage over here. And while we're at it, we're going to tie it into this system. And we're going to let it see this, because we may want some of this stuff in the future. Now, do it. On. Do it. Make me a stack. Let's see how fast this goes. This is probably going to take a minute or two. Which I realized after I started crafting. So, yeah. Oops. Oh well, it'll be just a second or two. So, by making the conduits, we're going to be able to run the conduit through here, like we've done a couple times before. I actually don't know where to tie in at. I can run it, I guess, all the way around over under here to here. I guess that'd work. Let me place, well, yeah, I want that there. I need another cover. If you remember, we made these covers a while ago. Oops. Might be that way. What's an importer? Not a storage device. Oh, cover. Need a hollow cover. Right. I forgot hollow covers were a thing. Set that one on this level. A hollow cover is just a cover with a hole in it. It's for so you can hook these. There we go. So that puts that there. Yeah. So it's just for passing conduit through a solid block. Don't think I could place that like right here, can I? I can! Oh, that looks so much nicer. I'm so much happier with that. That looks so much better, doesn't it? Now it's hidden. Well, hidden. It's not as in your face. We'll do the same thing right here if I can sneak it in. So we still have somehow. Yes, we do. Found gadget inventory. There we go. You're telling me all this time that I've been like angry the fact I didn't have bricks because I just forgot to find it. Ugh. I hate when I do that. Yay, we have bricks now. Because I can cover things much easier. Of course, I have to dig all this stuff up right now. Reach to there. And this stuff come up. Right. And then, okay, go. What are we looking on those contracts? Hey, we got that. Sweet. Alright. So we want this tie in there, so that gives us access there. Insert, never extract, and conduit doesn't cause problems. Okay. Blink. This does give us access to conduiting over here. This will probably get an exporter for some things, like lapis, compressed cobble, regular cobble, some other things that are in this system. We'll figure it out. It's probably what's going to happen eventually, but not right away. We're going to go this way, and we're going to stop for a second. I want to grab EXTER and all storages times 2. So I crafted for this. One there and one there. This one is going to be set to liquids. And priority. And this is obviously items. This will allow us to access all of this stuff. All this stuff. Try that again without opening it. Which also includes spider eyes. And we'll keep going this way. Do, 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 do. There we go. So that is all of that. No, we have pretty much cleaned up the system, and floors actually looks pretty good. Save right here, which is why I have these covers in my inventory. We also have the tank, which we can access. We have 86 buckets already. So by giving us refined storage access, I can expand over this way, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. To add a bit of a, I want to add, I guess, enchanting area. Because we can enchant with this, distance. Which is really nice. Also, we should be able to star. We can now craft wither stars. Now, they will spawn in here, and nothing will happen. Because we don't have anything inputting into the system. Which I am just realizing that is a problem because I have no interfaces. Okay. That's okay. We can work on that. So I think I want to place it here. Yeah. So that's going to put us right over top of that energy line that we just ran. I'm also going to throw a second item conduit line here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 add-on. Add-on. Maybe a range 3 add-on? Make that much of that, please. Let's try a range 3 add-on, see if that works. For what I want. That can go away, that can go away. That can go away. That can go away. That can go away. Range add-on. Oh, and we need a mob crusher. So I set these up to autocraft because you never know when you're going to need them. I also taught how to make books from blank patterns because that's basically this is the free way to make books. There's no leather. Well, that's the detector. Slaughter factories. Not what I want. Mob crusher. There we are. It's really cheap recipe, honestly. A little iron, a little gold, but that's good. I think. Um, he might go up there. We'll have to figure that out. If he goes up there, I will have to do that. But I think we're then going to right here and an importer here. So you okay? Interesting. Um, hmm. Anyway, we're gonna insert on that rest signal. Or extract always active, and this is going to import. So what this is going to do? So I'm going to say I want to. Pretty cool. He should die instantaneously. Or basically instantaneously once he spawns because of the Op Crusher. Okay. Everything that's coming out of here is not going in here. I forgot about the fluid. Nice happy little accident there. There we go. So now we can also extract fluid right here. So we'll set this to fluids again. As long as I've got enough skulls, we can do this. If we do. Another wither. Boom. Ow. Apparently I was a little close. Advantage of not having any magnet system over here at all. So that's there. That's what we got out of this. So we got some premium essence, sulfur, affinity booster, and another star. So cool. There's that. Give me 1 second. All right, we're back. Sorry, I want to start thinking about what we want to do next. Because basically that's where we're at. Where we are next. So we have automatic nether stars, which are awesome. Now what? Well, I think the best thing we can do is start working. Oh, sorry, I opened that. Start working on finishing out some of our quests. So we have a lot of quests. I kind of stopped messing with for a while. We have power generation, which we've done little to nothing for. We got mystical agriculture, which we've done even little. We've done very little for. Which is actually what this farm was for, and it still only has a couple infernium seeds. Not even that many. Although I might be building a backlog. They're not piling up in here. So, but I also cleaned up my little thing up here. But I'm supposed to make the base fusion stone first. Whatever. We'll have to make it just so we have the items done. The recipes done. Storage. We have a completed quest because I forgot to claim the black hole tank. Yay, an Invar hammer. Um, then we have Draconic Evolution, which is the first of our endgame chapters. Can't even start it till we hit Endstone, which is one of our first quests. And then we have Project D, which we could do. We just need the Philosopher's Stone, which, depending on the Understorage recipe, isn't terrible. Honestly, it's probably within our reach. We just have to, I assume, fight the Ender Dragon. Do I have glass bottles? Give me glass bottles. Bottles. Really? I didn't even notice it was using weird glass. I hate I hate when there's a mod that adds an item that looks like a normal recipe, normal thing, like the Soli glass from Jura, but it's not like actual regular glass. It's some funky ass glass. There we go. Good grief. We don't need fancy glass. At least not that looks like regular glass. Give a second. Glass bottles. Give me a stack of them. I don't even know how high they stack. It might only be 16s, which I really hope not. You can go here. So anyway, let's go to start a stone blocks and craft endstone. Well, endstone's got a lot of recipes. Then a stone barrel with glowstone dust will give you. Or green loot bags. Green loot bags give me endstone. Anyway, stone. I have everything I need for that. Okay. Right. Barrel. Well, you. Okay. Glowstone. Let's get a bit. What do I need? 9. Doo, doo. I love how they want these items, but then it's pro trip, craft, and then cake instead. But I do need another one of these. Obsidian. Get a bit of that. We need an evil tear. I don't know how we get an evil tear. Real easy. And end rods. Okay. Feathers. What is lavender quartz? Well, let's go see if we can find lavender over here. Like, And rods. Probably just go find them. Alum, pink tulip, lilac. Is this pink dye? No, this is a flower. I want one of a dozen flowers. Okay. Pink. We need pink flowers. Damn it. You know what? I think we're just gonna make an end cake and get to the end that way. Because yeah. Before we do that, however, I do want to make a few other things. More so we can get back to the end without having to make more. We're gonna use this terminal. I want to make RF. Oop, at yep. RF tools dimensions. Ha ha ha. I don't think I actually need that. Matter transceiver. Matter receiver. Dialing device. System analyzer is not helpful here. And a charge porter is really cheap to make. Can I make the advanced version? Yes, yes I can. Okay. Oh, right. Shape frames. So what this is, these are basically their teleportations. So I'm going to get a receiver. Matter. I want a second receiver. And I want a flux point. So I want to pick the middle of this room, I think. Wait, yeah. There's already power here. Home base. Boop. I'm actually going to right click my charge port on it. Boop. So now, if I click here, I can set two different frequency. I can teleport. Works across dimensions. Those aren't hard. Milk. Sugar. Okay. More buckets. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised I don't have a cow. What did you do? Oh, I don't want a jar, I think. I believe I have this here. Plexiglass. So I need glass. Let's throw this stuff there for a moment. Hold lasso. I need an anvil. Let's open this loot chest. We're waiting. Get another indoor hammer. Oh, cool. We can milk cows accessible. Oh, that's a cow trophy. Well, first off, that's milk jar. We'll deal with that in a minute. I want to get a cake. Pains. We just got another star. We should have plenty of gas here at the moment. Well, while that goes, there's the anvil here. Ooch. There we go. It's cow in a jar. Cow in a jars generate milk on their own naturally, passively. They can hold up to 8 blocks or 8 buckets. Um, and crystals. Oh, and I need anyways. Huh? Then a cake. We'll put it here. Eat that. Boom, we're in the end. This way here for a second, and we're going to do this and this. Network. It's the end. And we'll shift right click our border on it. Now we have 2 things. Maybe we should consider armor. We haven't needed armor until now. Not really. Also we didn't eat the entire end cake. Cool. Chest plate and pan. I don't think I've got the dark steel. I do have the dark steel. Dark steel's not bad. Bottles. Right, I don't know where he is. There he is. This should kill him in. Really hope, because I don't have. Yep. He's like, I do not have. I'll have a ranged weapon. Ooh, nice. Okay. We've killed him. I need ender pearls. Got a bunch of them. Well, I have a bunch of them. I have 3. We can also respawn the Enderman or the Ender Dragon. It is really easy to do, but I want to find a city real quick because I need 2 end rods, and frankly, end rods are a nightmare to craft. I don't know where I'm supposed to get those lavender. Hey, end city. I don't know where I'm supposed to get the lavender things, but yeah, no. There is an end city with ender rods. Which is all I wanted. Quest completed. And I only need 1. I need 2. Well, I guess I only need 1. Cool. So there's that. So now we can start on Draconic Evolution. Um, I think there's a keybind for that as well. Because I think it's an item. It's not an item anymore, but I think this is just so old it's still an item in here. Bees. Death Strider. Not really great. I'm just looking for anything good. Evil Crafts. Soul Vials from Ender Arrow aren't terrible. Just throw some stuff in here that I don't need to have on me at the moment. Go up there, you guys go there for a moment. You can go there, you can go there. Oh no, I have levitation. The part about that sucks is the actual impact of the attacks. Ooh, shit, yeah. The double tap and it's now not problematic. Mending Ooh, that's actually a pair of pants. Mending is nice, a nice enchantment to have on there. Cool. And here's a bow. I don't carry arrows, but it's not a bad bow. Where is my ender pouch? Did I put my ender pouch in my ender pouch again? I've done that before. Probably. I probably did that in the stupid movement. That's okay. We probably don't need to be here that long. Ooh, Enship. I want Enship, because Enships have cool stuff. Like, free brewing stand? Oh yeah. I don't know what unusing is, but the mending's nice. I'll grab that. We'll get some enchantment rippers going at some point. This stuff isn't bad. This is what I kind of wanted. We'll put that up here. We'll put that there. We'll put this. Oh, we'll put that there, actually, I think. Yeah. And one more thing I want now before we go home is this. This is this puppy. Woohoo! Oh. So that gave us. So now we have the dragon head, which is cool to have. I don't think I actually done anything specific. Pick a bunch of protein out of it. Useful for looting. Yeah, no, it's just ad, but I can put it on. I have a big head now. I'm a big head now. Sorry. And zirconium. It's always a good thing to have is zirconium. We will need a lot of this in the coming episodes. And one more thing. I don't need to do. I can just do. Now we're home. Well, still. But yeah, no, that's the end of the tasks that I had set up for the day. We defeated the Ender Dragon. Ender Dragon, not really that scary, honestly. No idea where my Ender Power. Not super good, at least. It's not at this point. Honestly, the hardest part is the wool, and that's just because I don't have wool. But Draconic Dust, Draconic Dust is super useful to have. It's used in a lot of things. Chief amongst them, it's a tablet. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, Project Intelligence, it's got a lot of other things. It does other mods use this now too, but they didn't originally. So, one of the things I want to work on next is getting the energy. Specifically this one. Tier 1 holds 45.5 million RF, which is way more than our current 5 million. 237 million, 1.6 billion, blah blah blah. It's tier 8. It's well, it's the maximum. There is no reason you'd ever need that one, which is exactly why we're going to make it. Because it honestly is not super bad. It looks bad. It needs a lot of zirconium and a lot of awakened zirconium, which we haven't talked about yet, but awakened zirconium is expensive. Awakened zirconium blocks are pretty expensive. Requires a dragon heart, which you get every time you kill the Ender Dragon. However, there are awakened zirconium chickens, and I've been working towards them. Diamond chicken and netherwort are my next two. I don't have netherwort yet. I haven't been super on it, admittedly. There's that. I have not been super on the chickens thing. But we have diamond chickens for it. I just need netherwort, which is cocoa and glowstone, which, frankly, I haven't gotten yet. But I've been working on other things. Okay, I don't want to hear it. Lots of chickens here. Awesome. I don't even know what I was going for. Yeah, we got string chickens now. Awesome. We're just gonna throw all this extra crap in here to die. So yeah, we have defeated the Ender Dragon. We have a cool bow now. That it's just a bow. It's nothing's cool done to it yet. Yet. We will make cool things happen to said bow. Eventually. That's not where that goes. Wow, we have a lot of patient bags. Okay. We have patient bags. Alright. Let's have a cake. I kinda wish I knew I had a cake down here. But I wonder if any of those patient bags have opened yet. That would be super cool. Nope. Well, this is at least faster. Eventually, nether stars will show up in here. I'm not super um not super worried about it right now, but eventually we will get more um stuff. But all right, everybody, this has been a really long episode. I am way over my time, so I hope everybody's enjoyed. Um, Next episode we're going to dive more into Draconic Evolution. I think. We are going to quickly claim quests. So, all right, everyone, have one and take